While dams remain a way of life for those here in the West, the inherent danger hasn't kept homes like these from being built in areas that would be underwater if a dam should fail.
No, I feel pretty safe here in Boise, and I haven't heard of any problems, so I think they have it under control.
Angela Trippa says she drives past these dams daily. Perhaps the most visible is the Barber Dam, a few hundred yards from the nearest real estate. But despite feeling safe, her place of business and home both had flood insurance just in case.
We do have flood insurance, but I think everybody in this lower part of, Boise should have flood insurance, especially being right below the dams.
John Falk is a dam safety manager with the Idaho Department of Water Resources, who makes regular visits to dams in Idaho.
Any large structure that impounds water, people who live downstream should be concerned about it. It's no different than crossing a bridge every day. If you're not, in the back of your mind, you're not concerned about that bridge, then I'd say you need a reality check.
The majority of dams in Idaho are privately owned, and most are aging.
Many of Idaho's dams are much older than 50 years, and like everything that gets old, it deserves some upkeep and repair, and a lot of times that hasn't occurred.
Because of their age, many of the dams weren't built with natural disasters in mind. For instance, most new dams are built to withstand an earthquake.
Many of the older dams, they were not designed with that in mind. The fact that they've existed for all these many years is good testament to the fact that they have survived, but that doesn't always answer the question, what is their seismic stability?
Some in eastern Idaho remember one of the most notable dam failures in the U.S. On June 5, 1976, the Teton Dam near Sugar City, Idaho collapsed, causing more than $2 billion in damages and killed 11 people. But could the disaster have been avoided? John Falk says any dam has a potential for failure. When he inspects a dam, he ranks it on the damage it may cause.
Well, as I said, we tend to classify dams based on their hazard rating, high, significant, and low. And right now our focus is directed at the high hazard dams, those that would, if they were to suddenly fail, there likely would be loss of life.
But earthquakes aren't the biggest problem most dams face. Anytime you have a large amount of water, for instance when snowpack is at its highest or a warm early spring, massive amounts of water can significantly weaken or even destroy a dam that isn't kept in good shape.
You don't want to wait until that moment to find out whether your dam is designed and is able to handle the water.